Welcome back to Bay Sunday. Please welcome an angel investor, Manny Fernandez. Thanks for joining us, Manny.
Pleasure's all mine. Thanks so much for having me.
So tell me a little bit about DreamFunded.com. That's something that you recently started.
Yeah, the government has allowed us to allow everyday people to back entrepreneurs that they care and believe in. You know, in the past, you have to be involved in this small investor club to be a part of it. And now entrepreneurs that are not getting the approval by venture capitalists or angels that can use this method to raise money and build their dream business.
Okay, so when you talk about being an angel investor, that some people out there might not know exactly what that entails or how that's defined. Angel investor versus venture capitalist. What's the difference?
The difference between an angel investor and a venture capitalist is that angel investors invest their own money. They're high net worth individuals investing in private companies. Venture capitalists are professional investors investing other people's money, primarily pension funds, university endowments. So they're a little too different, if you will.
Okay, so what's your vision for DreamFunded.com? How is this different from other investment groups or clubs that have been set up?
Well, about 95% of people, unfortunately, can't raise venture capital, angel investing money, and this allows people to get access to that capital. My vision is that more people that have the desire of being an entrepreneur, that's a rare desire, they should be backed. And this vision allows them to potentially get the capital and start what they want to, what's been in their head for many years. They never want to take action on it because they always get rejected. This allows them a way to do it.
So who are you targeting for this group, for DreamFunded.com?
Is targeting the entrepreneurs that are promising entrepreneurs that are looking for capital. At the same time, just networking and targeting people that are in the community that are not in the special club to be able to back these entrepreneurs.
Right.
So everyone
also investors who might be worth $5,000 or $100,000. Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Based on the Jobs Act, everyone can be an investor. The 240 million plus Americans in this country that are adults can now invest.
Okay. Let's talk about your journey to this point.
Okay.
You were an investor. You started off in what, and how did that lead you to becoming a professional investor full-time?
Well, I just started off at the age of 20 buying my first investment property. And then when I wanted to grow that, I knew I needed access to private money. And that was a challenging thing to get access to private capital. So I started to research and find the answer. Many people in my community did not have the answer. So I said, if I can't find the answer, maybe other people can't find the answer, because it was really challenging. Eventually, through networking, I figured it out, and things worked out quite well. And so now I realize, you know, this is an opportunity where I can be on the other side, funding the next generation of entrepreneurs, knowing how difficult it is. So that's why my passion goes behind many of the entrepreneurs that are looking for funding, and the many investors that want to get that big return. Now, that's what DreamFunded is about.
Tell us about some of your investments that have done well.
Well, I'm fortunate to be a secondary share investor in Lyft and Dropbox. Those are pretty well-known companies. We're investors in TaskRabbit and, you know, smaller equity crowdfunding platforms that are out there. I'm an investor in Investor, is a leading crowdfunding site in Europe. I just invested in a company called MeTime when they were presenting to me at the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce. And there's a series of other unknown companies that no one knows about yet, but hopefully they become the next big thing.
Right. When you talk about a website like DreamFunded.com, I'm sure there are investors who are interested in making those capital gains and trying to make the most of their investments. But a lot of investments do fail.
Most do. It's a high-risk business, so people need to understand if they invest, it's going to take a long time to get their money out, and most fail. So it makes me wonder why people do it. People do it because they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. They're diversifying among other things. And also they're also helping the next generation of entrepreneurs, which could create jobs.
Did you go through a time where you thought, wow, this is not working out for me? I know you said you started off with an investment in a house. It must be a difficult challenge and journey to get to that point where you are successful as an investor. You get a lot of setbacks and situations. It's very much like life, and you just got to keep focusing on the goal. Keep your mind focused on the goal. Don't think about all the lacks and the challenges, because if you do that, you're not going to get up. You're just going to sit back and not do anything. And I think many entrepreneurs or investors out there are sitting thinking about the lack, and they're not taking action. So I think about the goal, and I keep working on it. No matter what happens, I'm still persistent on that goal. And as a Hispanic American, do you find that your ethnicity plays a role in your investing?
I think people may say it's a disadvantage. I think it's an advantage. Here I am coming up on an upcoming TV show as the first Hispanic ever to be on a major TV network as an investor.
So I think it's an advantage, can allow you to stand out as well as lead a community that unfortunately never had leaders in this space before.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that television show that you're talking about.
Well, it starts October 6th, Thursday. It's called CNBC Make Me a Millionaire Inventor, and I'm an investor on that show. Take a look at it, and starts 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a combination of a Shark Tank and Mythbusters, that entrepreneur going through some challenges, and at the end they present to a investor like Shark Tank.
Okay, so you're kind of going to be like a Mark Cuban in a sense.
He's a big guy.
Yeah. Manny Fernandez, thanks for joining us here this morning.
Thanks so much. I suggest people to check out dreamfunded.com and join us.
Absolutely, Manny. Thank you. For more information, you can log on to that website, dreamfunded.com. Again, that's dreamfunded.com. And up next, an interview with KQED's Michael Krasny about his latest book and the upcoming Kidney Foundation Authors Luncheon. We'll be right back.